Yo, ni
What's
aje?
up, my man?
Ligi ndio hii.
Man, hata sijui naona mimi siwezi kudanganya. Si tukishatoka Champions League
Yeah.
hata sionagi need ya league.
But at least nyinyi mko in a good position because na performance yenu kwa ligi iko really good.
Yes, but really, okay, let me tell you about the Blaugrana thing ama the Barcelona thing. Like we normally consider Champes as the shit other than La Liga. La Liga we know like it's a basic thing. Ama it's either we win or the other teams win. If it's not us, it's other teams, but we normally want to weigh ourselves like sijui kama unapata hiyo nguvu ya Champes
Champe iko na level yake.
Champes
But again I feel you guys are doing well because you are 9 points clear.
Yeah.
And at the moment Real Madrid is not playing well. If we're being honest, they are not at the level they should be.
Okay, if I should ask you as a fan, not as a Real Madrid fan, what's stopping them from?
Because I think Real Madrid they have an internal issue which needs to be sorted. Second, they don't have a manager. They need to get a manager. Third, they need to rebuild their squad. They've been rebuilding their squad since the departure of Karim Benzema. Real Madrid has not rebuilt their squad fully because right now they are playing Kylian Mbappe on the left on the middle instead of the left wing. Yesterday, after their loss, they were arguing amongst the players, and that tells you so much about the mentality of players. And one, if you have a team that a manager cannot control the dressing room, then it shows you that there's something that is missing. The time that they lost against Barcelona, and Kylian Mbappe told the team not to do guard of honor for their opponent, that showed the mentality of the team. He even pulled Alonso from the field. As a player, you should not be in a position to pull your manager.
Outshine the master.
The manager is the final. So that tells you that there's a player who is controlling the dressing room, not the manager.
Okay, I've been hearing them rumors about Kylian Mbappe controlling the dressing room, but do you think it's true or it's just
100%? There are players who control teams.
Yeah.
There are players who come to a team and then they want everything to go their way. If, for example, you see, and it's not even one player. Personally, I have an issue with the entire Real Madrid squad because I watch, you know me, I watch most of Real Madrid Barcelona games.
Yeah.
And I can't lie to you, I watch other La Liga games, but I watch anytime Real Madrid or Barcelona they are playing, and it's not during our time of playing. I watch the games.
Okay.
Anytime a Real Madrid player is subbed, they throw tantrums.
That's for sure.
You sub Vinicius is kicking everything.
Yes.
You sub who's
okay, coming to
Tchouameni is throwing hands. You sub Valverde we want to kick everyone.
Let's come to that. Do you think that's okay? Do you think it's a good discipline?
No, that is what I'm telling you. Real Madrid, they have an internal problem, and that internal problem can only be solved by bringing a manager who does not fear players,
who does not condone nonsense. Say it like it is.
A manager like Hans Flick cannot condone such behavior. He will bench you whenever he wants to. You will play when he wants you to. If you act in some type of way, you will stay on the bench. But at Real Madrid, players are entitled. They feel like I should not be the one subbed.
Okay,
I should play.
Okay, let me tell you, that's a typical Real Madrid mentality. Okay, let me tell you something. It's okay for whatever managers I've seen them. Okay, for whichever managers I've seen Real Madrid has. Okay, the only coach that the players feared was only Ancelotti.
Yeah, because one thing how teams work. if you have a team that is complete and you need a manager, you cannot bring a young manager. You need to bring an older manager with experience. That way you can have command over players. I'll give you an example of a team like PSG. When Enrique came, he cleaned the team. Nobody can talk anything about Enrique. And after cleaning the team, he won. So you cannot tell him anything. He knows what he's doing. Now, if you take a manager, for example, Manchester United brought Eric Ten Hag. He cleaned the team. But again, they went ahead and fired the guy and brought Amorim, who is a young manager. Players sabotaged that guy, literally, because he is a young manager. And to be honest, he doesn't have the experience. He hasn't played. He hasn't coached so many players. There are teams that you cannot bring a random player, a random manager.
Do you think like it was a sabotage? For
100%, 100%. The same players.
Sabotage.
The same players.
Yet they were going through a lot.
Have you seen the same players? They've not bought anyone since Amorim left. The same players right now, they are playing different football.
But they've sold.
No, since Amorim left, he left in the middle of the season. They've not changed the team. The same Bruno Fernandes.
When was Garnacho sold?
It was Amorim who sold him. So since he left, they've not brought anyone or sold anyone. The same players, for example, a player like Mbuemo, player like Cunha, Bruno, they were there.
No, it's Amorim who brought them there.
And that is my point. They are the same player who sabotaged him. And then after he left...
How can you sabotage someone who has brought you here?
Players, if players are not okay with the manager, what do? One, they lose games, because any club, every time a club is losing...
Okay, was it intentional?
100%.
Okay, they lost the games because they were intentional of losing it.
100%, because the next weekend after he left, they won. They started winning from that weekend. You cannot tell me you just wake up in the morning and start winning because they didn't want the guy, because I think...
Okay, what I understand is there's this coach who's full of himself, and there's this coach who prioritizes players. Now, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Now, when you are a coach, I need you to understand one thing. When you are a coach and you go to a club, you find players. These players, one, they are friends. Doesn't matter whether he's a bad player or a good player. They are friends, one. Okay? Like Balde and Kunde, they are friends. They even know each other's family, each other's girlfriend, wife, kids. So as a manager, you come and then you say, Kunde, you are a bad player. Go, you won't play here. So how do you think Balde will feel? How do you think Lamine Yamal will feel when he sees you telling Rafinha you are a terrible player, you won't play, or such things?
Okay,
so
let me ask you, even if the coach feels that way and he decides that he's gonna sell you.
Yeah. But there's a way. I know what I'm telling you is there's a way of cleaning a team without fighting with players. For example, when Arteta came to Arsenal, we had terrible players, but he never fought with anyone. He could look at the summer and say, now we don't need holding, we don't need this, we don't this. They would leave. He would sell others. We would even sell players at 5 million. Others would go on free transfer. But he didn't want to start. Even Granit Xhaka was a villain when Mikel Arteta came. Nobody wanted to see Granit Xhaka playing for Arsenal. Us as fans. That guy was a villain. He would walk on the stadium and everyone would boo him.
Oh, so, for real?
Yeah.
I thought Xhaka really helped you guys.
Now that was after. Now I'm telling you what Mikel Arteta did. He came at the verge of Granit Xhaka leaving Arsenal because he was done. He was even throwing hands at the fans, and they would boo him back. And he was the captain. When Mikel Arteta came, Granit Xhaka told him, I want to leave this club, I'm done. And then he told him, I want you to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then I'll let you leave. But listen to me, I want you to give it a shot. Let's work together. And if it doesn't work, then I'll release you comfortably. The guy came back, he redeemed himself, and he got better. Everyone right now at Arsenal would take Granit Xhaka over any player right now. in a heartbeat, because that guy, by the time he left Arsenal, he was a hero of that club. He played a very good, I think, 2 or 3 seasons.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, yo,
So as a manager,
as you, okay, for you to speak that way, I don't find it just, because, to be honest, the last 2 seasons before he left, he gave you everything, man.
yeah. So
that I'm not lying. Like,
the story I'm giving you was before those 2 seasons. Granit Xhaka was our worst player before. Then Arteta changed everything, and then he gave him that redemption he needed. Now he left the team in a good faith, and it was on a mutual agreement that I want to leave, and the club said okay. And even fans even came to watch our game after he left, and fans were applauded him, and every fan now loves him. So my point is, Real Madrid needs a manager who has control over their dressing room. And the moment you get that side, you see the way you guys have Hansi Flick.
Yeah.
That guy knows what he's doing. No player has any issue with him. They love the manager. Even when he subs them, you see their reaction.
But they don't normally have that peace of mind, like, yo, he's subbed me because of A and B. They normally throw tantrums also. That I won't lie to you. Like, they also throw tantrums, as much as they don't show it to the media. But when you see them say it, they be like, oh.
Yeah, but that shows you that they respect the manager to a point that they don't want it to look like to be a bad picture out there. They know, yes, I'm frustrated that I'm coming off. It's normal. But how you react, for example, I saw Valverde kicking the ice box. He was kicking everything from the field.
Okay, let me tell you something about Real Madrid. They are good players, yeah, but they really let tantrums get in their heads. Like, every now and then, whenever Real Madrid loses, they normally throw tantrums everywhere. You see them complaining to the refs, you see them kicking boxes, you see them kicking water, you see them kicking everything. You like, yo, niggas, are you really players? Was you really taught discipline in your academy?
And that is a big problem that is costing them everything, because they go into every game expecting everything to go their way. If things don't go their way, they are throwing tantrums. They want to fight everyone. They are getting red cards because of their red cards are not even actually for tackles. They are for trying to fight, trying to argue with the referee, holding other players.
Yes.
So that shows you about their mentality. But again, I think that has affected them over time, and they need to get a proper manager ASAP.
Yeah, that's for sure. But okay, for whatever I've seen about Real Madrid, is like, if they feel like you're under them, whichever player, if they see that you're under them, they'll fucking step on you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like they won't respect you as much.
Yeah, but
yes,
now,
you are okay. Coming to last season, not last season really, but the season. Mm-hmm. Even before it hit the midway, like, they had the best coach. Actually, for me, Xabi Alonso was one of the best coaches that ever existed, because I remember last season, like, he won the German league.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I was expecting, there are those days that you don't win. It's your day. Today is your day, and tomorrow is another nigga's day. And you don't really have to fire this guy because it's another nigga's day. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
For the fans, I don't really mean to use that term nigga, but it just floods my mind.
So last week they even played earlier. I don't know. There's an obsession with teams thinking that if you play earlier for your league games, you have a chance of winning the Champions League games.
I just remembered.
They
actually.
played on Friday.
Actually-
They rested players. They drew that game. They didn't even win the game, and they didn't even win the Champions League.
Yo,
game.
they were playing against Bayern. Actually, if you watched yesterday's ball, like it doesn't matter how much time they took to rest.
Exactly.
Like they really,
I'd really appreciate if they just went ahead and won against Girona, because there's no
actually
guarantee.
they lost against Girona.
They drew 1-1 last week Friday.
Oh yeah, they drew.
They played
That's
on Friday so that they can rest before they face Bayern, and still
They drew.
they never won one either of the matches.
They
So,
drew versus Girona and they lost.
against Bayern. So, but now that means you guys are 9 points clear, and I think the league is comfortably yours now.
How about Arsenal? Like, I would really love to talk about Arsenal. Like,
You really want to talk about Arsenal?
yeah, like what's popping, man? What's going on with Arsenal? Like, you guys, you ain't displaying better football this time round. Like, what's up?
I think we have a problem with mentality. One.
You always have a problem.
Yeah, and that comes down to experience. As I told you, experience gives you a certain mentality that I've been down this road before, and I've done it before, so nothing is new to you. Now, one of our biggest problem, and I'll say this, and I've already said this, one of our biggest problem we have is a coach. We have a coach who doesn't know how to win, because he has not done it as a player.
He has no experience. He
has
has
not
no
done it.
experience. He has no experience. Say it like it is.
Yes,
He has
and
no experience of winning the EPL. He has no experience of winning the UEFA.
so now when you look at how Mikel Arteta is managing the team, he's managing the team with fear
Yes.
rather than telling the players go out there and have fun.
Yes.
Because we've been training a whole week, right? We've trained 2-3 days, and I've selected my team. As a coach, as much as I want them to win, I would tell them, go there, have some fun.
Instill some good mentality.
But now, even if you listen to him talk right now at this time of the season, he's terrified. His voice has changed.
He is talking like just a random person who's happy to be wherever he is.
Yeah, and again, he's always on the touchline, telling the players, go back, press. Okay, you trained. You don't need to do all that. I know, I understand their managers so do, but sometimes I feel like you confuse a player so much when you keep shouting at them. Because probably I had something in mind I was planning. Instead of pressing this player, I can stand somewhere strategically and maybe make attack, and then the manager is here, he's talking to you, so you are losing that concentration between the ball
I feel you.
and the manager.
I feel you pretty much, because I understand. I remember our match against Atletico the other time.
Yeah.
That's okay. Our set piece coach was talking to Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, I saw that.
Yes, and he was shouting at Yamal, and Yamal was like, "You, the fuck?
I do this
I'm
every
not a
day.
goalkeeper."
I do this every day. Why are you telling me what to do?
Yes. Like, okay, for me, I would really love when everyone is given that freedom to like, enjoy.
I
football.
would also love that, because there's those small breaks when maybe there's an injury. Call a player, tell them, now I want you to press here, I want you to go this side, I want you to do this instead of this, then tell them, go now play.
Okay, for
But
me,
during the game, when you are shouting and someone is probably trying to defend and you are shouting at them, go back, do this, then you confuse the players more than they should be confused.
that's for sure. And I want you assistant coaches and the staff like to have some decorum. Like, let the head coach do their thing. Don't let the assistants and the whichever coaches
Be involved in everything.
come shout at players. You demoralize them. Literally, you demoralize players, because okay, when we come to reality in this life, like there are bars that we've placed each other. You get,
Yeah.
there's a bar that are placed for you. There's a bar placed for Ian. There's a bar placed for Iano as we go by. Because whenever they don't say shit ama they don't speak, then they have something in mind. Whenever they speak ama you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, give each and every player time. If you're not the main person, then fucking leave them.
Yeah, sure.
Let them be, like, let them play however they know. Ama let them occupy the position that they are at that moment.
Yeah, so for us, we are facing Manchester City with a coach who has done it a million times, and
it's so fucking exciting.
And this is the game that determines the league. If Pep goes ahead and wins this game, because he has a game in hand, which he has to play against Crystal Palace, and at the moment, I don't think Crystal Palace is in a position to win against Manchester City.
I can see an Arsenal fan talking for Pep. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not
Go
talking
ahead.
for Pep.
Yes,
I'm talking about.
You are.
I'm talking
Motherfucker,
about.
you are.
I'm talking about.
You are. You are
the
talking for Pep
position of
Guardiola.
league.
You are talking for Pep Guardiola. It doesn't mean whichever situation that it is, like, you shouldn't be talking for them.
I'm not.
It doesn't
I
matter.
am
You
not.
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
That is a fact. You want me to lie?
You're not lying, but you're.
You want me to lie that Crystal
You're
Palace
not-
will beat Manchester City?
Okay, it's not.
Do you
about-
think?
It's
Okay.
not
Do you
about
do you
lying.
do you really actually believe that Crystal Palace will beat Manchester City?
Yes.
Based
Mpira
on what
udunda,
stats?
okay.
Based on what stats?
Based on mpira udunda.
Next game after Arsenal versus Manchester City is facing Burnley. How many
Okay.
games has Burnley won?
It doesn't matter.
It
That
matters.
has never.
It
That
matters.
has never mattered.
You can never ignore you're trying
No,
to ignore
no, no,
stats
no,
and
no.
and think like that is the same mentality you went ahead and lost against Atletico Madrid back to back.
Come on.
Because you
Come
believe
on.
you are going
we never lost the ball against Atletico back to back. No,
They eliminated
we
you.
won.
Who
Okay,
eliminated you from Copa del Rey?
They eliminated us because of just one thing.
just
They
simple
won the
question.
first leg.
Just simple question.
They won the first leg.
No, just simple question. Who eliminated you from Copa del Rey?
Atletico Madrid.
How many legs did you play against Atletico
Two.
Madrid?
They won one. We won one.
Aya. Now, who eliminated you from Champions League?
Atletico Madrid.
How many legs did you play against
They
Atletico?
won one. We won another.
But did they eliminate you or not?
They did eliminate us.
That is stats. So you cannot say it doesn't matter. It matters because this is the team that has eliminated you from in one season. They've beaten you 4 times.
No, come on.
That is
Come on.
stats.
Come on.
So when you talk
they've
about
beaten us this season, they've beaten us twice.
they,
Not all the time.
if you don't
No.
win both ties, you
No,
lost.
have
It
some
doesn't
decorum.
matter.
Have some decorum.
No, it doesn't
Have
matter.
some
Now, what
decorum.
doesn't matter is even if you go to, like, for example, how Real Madrid played yesterday against Bayern, doesn't matter because they lost the tie. The final result of the tie is what matters.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you. Okay, let me tell you and ask you at the same time.
Yeah.
Did Real Madrid win the first leg?
No.
Did they win on the second leg?
No.
Fuck yeah. You see the
But-
difference?
But now, was Real Madrid eliminated?
Yes.
Was Barcelona eliminated?
Yes.
What does it matter? What
Fuck
did you win?
you.
Which trophy did you get from winning one leg? Nothing. Real
No,
Madrid got nothing. You got nothing.
It's
It
written
doesn't
in the
ma-
history.
No,
It's
no,
written
no.
in the history.
There's no history in losing. There's no history in losing.
We never lost.
You lost.
We never lost.
Are you in the semi-finals?
It's a.
Are you in the
Let me
semi-finals?
tell you, it's a continuation.
No, it's
a,
there's
come
no
on.
the continuation is going to the semi-finals.
yes.
The moment you get eliminated, there's nothing to continue. That is the end of the road, and that is
but
like it's a stop sign. Like just you guys are
I
done.
understand.
So
I
you-
pretty much understand.
So, for example, Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Newcastle, even the team that was eliminated from the group stage, no difference. All eliminated. So the only difference it makes is if you progress to the next to the next level. And
You're
that is
an-
what I'm saying.
You are an Arsenal fan, so I won't argue.
So I'm saying stats do matter. So you cannot ignore all stats and start believing in miracles.
I haven't ignored
In
nothing.
football-
I haven't ignored nothing and praised nothing. What I'm trying to say is, yeah,
Say what you're trying to
in
say.
terms of pure football,
Yes.
like, yeah, they won on the first leg.
Doesn't matter.
Sour. I haven't argued about that.
Yeah.
What I'm arguing about is they won the first leg, and the second leg we won. You get? As much as we lost on aggregate. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
And what matters is if you can outscore your opponent.
Didn't we?
No, aggregate says otherwise. How can you outscore them and then lose? If you did outscore them, then you'd have won on aggregate. You cannot outscore someone and lose. You just
They
need
won.
to.
They won on the first leg.
No, they
And
won
we
on
won
aggregate.
on the second
They
leg.
outscored you.
But you are a motherfucker. You know that.
There's no but. There's no but.
No, you're just a motherfucker.
So now there's a game. There's a game between Arsenal and Manchester City on Sunday. What do you
Yes.
think?
Man, like,
Since you are an hater,
I'm not a hater.
you are an official
No.
Arsenal hater.
No. Pep is our
your
product.
goat. Is your goat coach?
Pep is my god coach. Pep is my it's our product.
Uh-huh.
Pep played for us.
Yes.
Pep coached us.
Yes.
Like Sioni, like, I don't think, like, I can support him in whichever way.
Okay.
So, like, man, like, I wish they trash you and they
now
thrash
after-
you.
Now after sharing all the stats, I am rooting for Arsenal to win that game 1-0.
I can't say shit. Like, like, I can't wait to prove you wrong. Like, yo, this is the fact that happened.
Arsenal always knows how to revenge. We don't lose to one team twice in a season.
I hope you don't.
We don't.
I hope you don't.
So either win or a draw.
I hope you don't, because if you will, you know
I'll
me,
switch off
right?
my phone.
You know me, right?
I'll switch off my phone.
You
and
know me,
sleep-
right?
And sleep for 1 week.
The same way, man. Like, ever since we was beaten for the last 2 days, like, man, I've been sick, man. Like, I've been sick. It doesn't matter who loses.
Sometimes I wonder, do players understand the trauma we go through as fans? They are the ones. They are the ones who are paid to do this. We are not even paid.
And then they'll be on social media like, yo.
Or even they will just
I'm
sleep.
like, yo, you didn't have to write all this or say all this. Like, you just needed a win.
We have an admin at Arsenal, and it gets to a point where we tell them, please, can you not just post for a minute? Hold on, we lost. Can you just not say anything? Just shut up and let us soak our sorrows. Because the moment you've lost a game, it goes ahead and then they post, we stick together. We've been doing this for 20 years.
You've been
Come
sticking-
on. We've been
Yes.
sticking together. We only request for one thing. You guys go ahead and win.
To be honest, I hope you win the league. I don't care about Champions League, but I hope you niggas win the league. Otherwise,
We shall move to
I
a different
have-
country.
I have like a million banters.
I have my passport ready and a suitcase and a new SIM card.
Yo, motherfucker.
Very early in the morning, JKIA, I'm gone.
Like,
You call, sorry, the
like,
mobile subscriber.
please,
cannot.
you'll have to leave the country, because
You try
you
Instagram
won't get it
account
easy.
deactivated.
Like, any Arsenal fan out there, like, you people have no idea.
But also, can we get your views, guys? Arsenal versus Manchester City. Who do you think is going to win? And what do you think is winning the league this season? Share with us. Comment. Let's know.
Okay,
Let's engage.
for the fans, I know, for people who fuck with me, I know, like I know Arsenal won't go far. Like, I know they won't win the league. They won't win the league. And if you're my person, I want you to raise up your hand and shout, Arsenal won't win the league.
And the same thing, I want to return the favor. If
Okay.
Arsenal wins the league, bro,
Okay.
even if you switch off your phone, I'll send a pigeon with a written letter of trolling you. So you just know there is no getting away. If we win,
Right.
you have to even move from Earth because I'll find you.
Okay.
Trust me, I will find you, troll you in person.
You gotta win.
I will call you in
You
the
gotta
midnight
win.
while you are sleeping. I will wake you up.
You gotta win.
I will send you our trophy every day in the morning.
You gotta win, man.
1 a.m.
Like, you gotta win. Other than that, we ain't fucking, man.
So
Like, you'll regret it.